Hello friends, welcome back to the next session on Service Operations Management. Now let's begin with our learning. In this particular session, we'll be understanding and dealing with the concepts of measurements and controls of the warranties and guarantees. The learning objectives. At the end of this particular session, the learners in this particular session will be able to understand what do we mean by a warranty and what do we mean by a guarantee. What are the various activities that have been undertaken in the measurements and controls of the warranties and guarantees? And lastly, explain why and how warranty and guarantees are important and what are the various problems that have been associated with respect to the warranty and guarantee. And simultaneously, we'll also understand how do we measure and control the problems associated with a warranty and guarantee. Now let's begin with our learning. Initially, we'll understand or recap about what do we mean by a warranty. Warranty, as per section 12, subsection 2 of the Sale of Goods Act 1930 means a warranty is a stipulation which is collateral to the main purpose of contract, the breach of which would give rise to a claim damages but not reject the goods and cannot be treated as repudiated. So, a stipulation which is collateral, that is, which is having a secondary importance to the main purpose of contract, and here in this case, if it is not been complied, then only damages can be claimed and the entire product cannot be changed or the contract cannot be repudiated or cancelled. So we have to understand that the features of warranty contract are it is having a secondary importance and hence the contract cannot be cancelled or it cannot be repudiated. In this particular case, the buyer or the purchaser of certain goods and services can only claim damages and cannot change or get the goods replaced. The intention of these parties in this particular contract is of utmost importance, and we have to identify what is the purpose for undergoing this particular contract. Now let us understand what do we mean by a guarantee contract. A guarantee contract as per section 126 of the Sale of Goods Act and the purview of Indian Contract Act specifies a contract of guarantee is a contract to perform the promise or discharge the liability of a third person in case of his default. So, wherein one party is providing a certain assistance or a guarantee with respect to the promise that has been performed by the third party. So, a guarantee that has been given on the basis of third party is called a contract of guarantee. The person who gives the guarantee contract or who signs the guarantee contract is called a surety. The person against whom the guarantee contract has been given is called the principal debtor, and the person against whom the guarantee contract has been given or to whom the guarantee contract is given is called the creditor. In a general scenario, as per the provisions of the law, the guarantee contract can be either in a written format or the guarantee contract can be in oral format. Now let us understand the first perspective, that is the evaluation of a warranty. When we consider the consideration of a warranty contract, the first thing that we need to undertake is examining a warranty as to how long does it last. In case of a certain product, the product may differ from their perishability. A product may be durable, a product may be non-durable, a product may be perishable, a product may be non-perishable, and so on. So in those particular consideration, everyone has to identify as to the examining of a warranty period. The period for a certain products may be different for different products. That is, for a product, it may be for a 1 day. For a certain products, it may be 1 month. For a certain products, it may be 1 year or for maximum of 2 years. So depending on the nature of product, depending on what type of product we are purchasing and dealing, a warranty differs from product to product. So initially, before evaluating a certain warranty contract, one has to be very certain and identify as to what is the type of warranty and what type of product it is. A warranty is a written statement which will give a certain assurance as to the when does the period of warranty begins and what is the date of purchase. So before understanding or before going with a warranty agreement, one has to always see as to what is the period or what is the duration of the warranty. Simultaneously, what is the date on which the warranty contract commences and what is the date on which the warranty contract concludes or closes on. So it is very essential to important and note that the various dates as to the commencement and closure of a warranty needs to be available in a written form, and only then the various liabilities can be raised. Considering whether the one product has a considerable long warranty than another when picking between them. So always one has to consider that different products may have different warranty periods, and accordingly one has to properly note down what are the various durations of the warranty contract. That is, for a period of either 1 month, for a day, for a 6 months, for 1 year, or for a maximum of 2 years. So depending on different natures or types of product, the warranty differs from product to product, services to service, and commodity to commodity. Now let us understand what do we mean by a warranty plan. So a warranty plan is a certain kind of insurance in which the product that you are purchasing for a certain period, the warranty or the insurance coverage is being provided. So if there is a mechanical breakdown or if there is a technical issue that has been associated with a certain product, then accordingly the warranty plan or the warranty agreement can be raised, and accordingly the several damages or inputs to the product can be undertaken. It is also important to note that different warranty plans will give you different amounts of recover. So depending on the time that has been associated, depending on what amount of product or services are being availed, the warranty product differs from product to product, commodity to commodity, and service to service. So for different products, different warranty period applies, and for different services, different warranty period applies. And accordingly, depending on the damage that has been ascertained or which has been identified, for a certain product, the warranty damage may be for a smaller cost, or for a certain product, the warranty damage may be of a greater cost. The next perspective one has to consider is typically considering a more expensive plan will pay out more for the cost of repairs. So if the product that is being availed or that is being purchased is having a more expensive cost, then accordingly the cost of repairs for that particular product will be also higher. And depending on what is the warranty period, if the damage occurs within the warranty period and there are several amount of damages, then accordingly the cost of the product or the cost of repairs of a certain product also goes up and increases simultaneously. Now let us understand what are the various warranty issues that have been associated with a certain product. So a warranty is just a promise which is made by a certain seller to the buyer that a product will satisfy a particular requirements. So in terms of an warranty conditions, one has to consider that for what particular point of duration or for what particular period the product will perform its activity or its operations. And if the product does not perform its activity within the specified time period, then accordingly the certain amount of repairs or the damages that are occurring to the certain product will be repaired accordingly. And hence, if a particular product does not fulfill or fails to provide the certain satisfaction level to a customer, then accordingly, small modification into the product can be undertaken. And accordingly, the modifications in the warranty contracts can be undertaken. And the modifications in the product can be done by the respective company. So, simultaneously, there are several limitations which have been associated with a warranty contract. That is, at several stages, the defects or the repairs can be fixed, or at certain stages, the defects cannot be fixed. So if it is of a certain consideration that the defects are fixed within a specified time period, then the warranty is been fulfilled. But if in case the defect that have been observed in a certain product are not been fulfilled, then accordingly the warranty contract does not apply, and accordingly the customer has to be paid an additional amount for the recovery of those particular damages. And it is a cost situation to a particular seller or the service provider. So in this case, one has to understand as to how do we fulfill the requirements of a certain customer. The customer should be ultimately satisfied with the product that he has been purchasing. And if any repairs are being undertaken for a certain product, it satisfies his wants, need, and desire as to the replacement of damages that has been undertaken. Now let us understand what is the purpose of warranty and what is the purpose of guarantee. So a warranty is a legally enforceable promise made as a part of a sales contract that promises the customer that the goods or services is defect free. Initially, when the customer purchases a certain product, it has been given as a part of a warranty or as an assurance that the goods is not available with a certain defect and the goods is defect free. But over a period of time, with the usage of that particular product within a specified time period, that is within the life cycle of a particular product, the product may occur a certain amount of damages or a certain amount of small repairs may be required. So in those particular cases, the warranty contract arises, and accordingly, it is just an assurance that if the product is of a default nature or a certain repairs or damages have been required, then accordingly, the company will bear the certain cost of a certain warranty and get the damages fixed by a certain person. A warranty is frequently specifies a particular remedy such as repair or replacement if the item or service fails to satisfy the guarantee requirements. So a warranty is a type of frequently consideration wherein assurance is being given to a certain customer as to the amount of defect or repairs that needs to be undertaken. So if the product does not satisfy or fulfill the requirements of a certain customer, then accordingly the company or the organization can repair those particular damages and fix the problem that has been associated with the guarantee. The guarantee always provided is been associated with a certain consideration as to if the person does not perform his promises respectively, then accordingly the third party will come ahead and accordingly will try to perform the promises or the obligations. So in this particular case, we have understood and found out that guarantee is a promise which is made by the manufacturer to the buyer of the products. So in case if the principal debtor or the person on whom consideration the guarantee contract is been given, he does not perform his promises respectively, then in those particular cases, the warranty contract cannot exist. But in case of a guarantee contract, the contract that has been undertaken between the different parties is being associated as a part of a certain defect, and those particular defect may arise or those particular defect may not arise. So a manufacturer of the buyers of the goods and services may consider a certain situation which is of a problem making, and in certain cases the problem may arise or this situation or a defect may not arise. The guarantee encompasses all the services, all the products, all the peoples and the employees who are associated in a certain organization. Whereas in case of a warranty contract, it simply encompasses the product that has been associated with respect to the goods and services that have been considered. And lastly, the warranty is always provided without a certain charge, whereas the guarantee contract is not provided with a certain charge, and there is no charge that is associated with a guarantee contract. Now let's summarize what we have learned in this particular session. In this particular session, we have understood what do we mean by a warranty and what do we mean by a guarantee. We have also understood what are the various considerations that have been required in terms of goods and services along with a warranty and along with a guarantee. And lastly, how do we implement a warranty and guarantee contract in a business organizations with respect to various goods and services. And lastly, what are the various problems and issues that have been associated with the warranty and guarantee contracts. I hope you must have enjoyed the learning at this particular session. Thank you for your patience listening. Thank you.